I'm now going to show you our little Transcool review that we did so that you can decide if you need a portable aircon unit for yourself. There are loads of different types on the market. It doesn't have to be this particular unit. I'll leave some links in the show notes below for you.
Okay, it's definitely brought the temperature of the air down.
It's cool.
Through. It's not cool, but it's cooler than the air.
You really don't want to like this thing, do you?
I do.
You're like
it. That's
the
problem.
most biased reviewer ever in all the wrong ways.
You do me a favour.
I'd be interested to know how much it draws so that we know if we could run it off grid.
Well, 1.7 amps is max, so full out. I mean, if you're asleep for, what do we sleep, 6 hours? 7 hours?
Okay, let's call it 8 hours.
Okay, so
Heck, let's call it 10 hours for the sake of maths. That's 17 amps.
So, you know, if we were driving the next day, it'd be fine. If we were completely off grid for a few days, that's a lot.
So do it on really gentle, so people can hear.
That's what we were.
Is that the base? No, do it on the very lowest setting.
It's on the lowest setting.
So it's still quite noisy. But then I suppose if it was the other end of the van, just
that's
keeping
not too
cool
bad,
at night,
yeah.
or keeping the dog cool. Go on then, turn it up full. That is noisy, but hang on, you can see your t-shirt proper. Other brands are available. You can see your t-shirt.
Clean ones as well.
Yeah, clean ones, not the scruffy ones.
That is quite impressive though. And
okay, it's kind of hard to show the temperature difference when we don't have a thermometer, but we have got a digital thermometer, so we've kind of got a plan, haven't we?
we're not sure if it'll work.
No.
We have got a plan.
Right, go on then.
So the theory is, what we're going to do for now, we've not got an air-based thermometer, so we have got a normal thermometer.
Go on then.
It does need to work by touching skin or moisture, so what we're going to do, so my theory is, and feel free to yell at me, people. I'm going to switch it on, I'm going to touch it against my hand in this area. I'm going to let it reset, and I'm going to touch.
Right. You stay there and I'll move. Okay.
And then it should get up to a temperature. So we're at 35.5.
Isn't normal human body temperature like 37 or something?
I don't know.
This is when we find out you've got COVID.
Probably.
35.5. Okay, 35.5. Back here.
Okay.
In this air temperature.
Against my hand.
Let's get it in front of the Transcool.
Okay. Okay, so I want to do two tests on this. The first is, as it should be, it's a Transcool and we've just put water out of the tap into it. This isn't cold water or anything like that. It does say put icy water in there or put ice cubes in. But on the basis that we're not going to get ice cubes anywhere, I'm trying to find a way of doing it. So one way is with water and the other way is going to be with a cool pack and see what happens. Switch on. Reset our thermometer.
Give it 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Why do you not want to like this thing?
I do want to like it.
No, you've always been a little bit anti. Why?
Well, it's a bit noisy compared to the fan.
Yeah, it is.
But I've not been anti, I'm just sceptical. My biggest fear is damp. Because it uses water, that we're going to just put moisture everywhere.
In this sort of heat?
Well, yeah, we're blowing across water into the van.
You put moisture in.
However, this is actually impressive. That's 2 degrees lower. So it's lowered the temperature by 2.3 degrees.
Okay, I didn't expect it to be that obvious, actually.
No, me neither. Okay. We're going to turn this off. I'm going to try my phone. So what it does is it soaks this blue filter. It gets it wet. So the more you use it, the better it becomes.
Does it feel... I mean, it feels cold. I'm actually quite impressed. But it doesn't feel colder than it did with the water in it. It sounds different.
It will do because it's having to go round the cool one.
Alright, go on then, 10 seconds on your hand.
I've just been holding it, I'm going to warm my hand up first.
We're doing everything we can to make this not work, aren't we? Put the thermometer down because that's getting cold as well.
Ready?
Not
moving. 32.4, wow.
So
the optimum one is
cold water with a cool pack. Now how long it'll stay this cool for, but to be fair, with just the water on it was pretty good, wasn't it? So go on then, given this very unscientific, but we did our best experiment, what are your thoughts about the Transcool that we've been carrying around for 2 years?
It's great. Certainly cooling down. I mean, where I'm sat now, it's cooling it down. This is nice. It's noisy. That's
okay, hang on, hold on. Okay, so we put it on the floor. The dog's not actually in the bathroom, he's in the mirror. Listen. Better than the 12-volt fan?
Well, obviously it cools it down more. It's noisier than the 12-volt fan, but we can turn it down and it can be quieter.
So that's, okay, so that's halfway.
Okay.
Right, I'm doing this fair. And then the fan. That's full, which is definitely quieter.
Point the fan at me.
Hello.
Yeah, I can really feel that. Thanks, dog. He's the wet filter that goes in front of the fan. To be fair.
Mayday, don't say anything. Right. So anyway, how's that in terms of noise for you? Because Jubiline said it was really noisy.
That's better. That's a lot better.
It is better than mine.
Yeah, you can have a conversation in it.
So, in general, are you pleased that we bought this? When did we buy it?
Oh, a couple of years ago now.
2018?
First motorhome show.
So yeah, we 2.5 years ago we've been carrying this thing around.
I'm still nervous over the damp.
Oh, you can feel it.
Yeah.
Can you feel it where you are?
Starting to slowly creep round. I'd close the door and let it recirculate. Works better when everything's sealed. Yeah. Because it recirculates as it cools the air down. Otherwise you're just bringing warm air back through.
We wouldn't keep the door open of an evening anyway. Over night time anyway. I'm more impressed than I thought I was going to be.
Okay.
If you are spending some time in a van this summer or planning your next adventure, you may find either of these videos helpful. If you are new to our channel and you'd like more tips for motorhoming or camper van life, then by all means hit subscribe and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.